Yeah, hey, we got our ass kicked tonight.
Okay.
They're a great team. They coached better. They played better. They were more prepared. They deserved to win by the margin they did. So, one of two things is going to happen. We're going to sit around and pout and sulk about it, or we're going to assess where we are, where we need to get better, and start to improve.
I would say to be the best, you have to beat the best. So I went out there, like I told the team, like, they're just any other team. Don't look at what's on the front of their jersey. Don't be scared. Just play ball.
They're number one for a reason. I'll say the biggest thing tonight was rebounding, boxing out. Again, that's another thing that, we constantly need to work on, guarding the ball. So they attacked. They got a lot of, drives, wide open layups. So.
Kelsey Mitchell getting those 2 fouls early probably put a little damper on her game, But people ask me all the time, how do you stop a great offensive player? You don't. You try to get them in foul trouble. It's the only way I know to stop great players. Get them in foul trouble.
Play you guys.
Yeah.
And you got a home and away. And
yeah.
And how hard is it for you to get a new team to play you?
It depends. It depends who the coaches are. It depends who the coaches are. So I've known Kevin forever, since, when they won a national championship at Notre Dame, and he was assistant. And I followed his career at Xavier and Washington, and he's one of the best coaches in the country. And I knew once he got the Ohio State job, if we said, hey, let's play, it wasn't going to be, I'm not doing that. He's a competitive guy, and that's how you build your program. You build your program by bringing people into the building, and we talked about it before the game. We said, Kevin, there's no losers tonight, because your fans are going to get this chance to either see you win and beat one of the best teams in the country, or they're going to see one of the best teams in the country and go, yeah, that's what Kevin wants to do here. And I even told him, I said, once you guys get this thing rolling with this atmosphere, it's going to be lights out. He knows it. He knows it.
It was good from the standpoint of everybody looks at our schedule and everybody has an opinion. Should you be doing that? Is it too early in year 3 to be doing that in kind of a rebuilding process? And he had a great point. He just said, hey, first of all, you're never going to know where you're at with some of these teams unless you play them. And then secondly, if you're trying to be relevant, you got to play the best teams. You got to get on TV. And that's, even though it didn't go our way, we had a great crowd. We had a lot of recruits here. We were on national TV against the best team in the country. And, I think even though the score was not great, it still, to some degree, made us relevant in the women's basketball world, and that's where we're trying to be. And that's what his point was. Hey, you got to play these games if you want to be one of those teams. And he's right.